Hi, everybody. So nice to have everyone back today. Happy Thursday. I am so grateful to have you guys all here today. Today I'm going to do some trance channeling for you guys. There's some spirits behind me who are ready to come in and dive in and give you guys a message. Most of the time, this is for the collective. So that means everybody on the planet. So take from it what you will. And enjoy the experience of what comes forward. I have a lot of people on my Facebook group who actually love this stuff. Sometimes it's followed by a light language transmission. So if you don't want to listen to it, that's okay. Just absorb whatever comes through for you that you want to listen to. Yeah, I'm just going to bring spirit into my body. And then sometimes my voice changes too. So don't get freaked out. It's kind of natural. I'm used to doing it by now. I can trance in Jesus and Source and whoever needs to come in to give you guys a message. So just give me a couple seconds and we'll get it all lined up and we'll bring whoever wants to come in. Hello, dear ones. We're so excited to have you here today with us. Today we remind you of what it's like to have peace, what it's like to bring love into your life. There may be a lot of things around you that are up in chaos. It's okay to experience that. But it's allowing those around you to help you. Having your brothers and sisters guide you as one. Bringing in the love so that everyone experiences what it feels like. You are never alone on this journey. You have the guidance of those around you. You also have the guidance from Spirit. We will always be here to guide you and support you. Your planet is going through upheaval and awakening. By allowing these shifts to happen, it allows your body to awaken more. It allows your mind to come into balance. It allows your body to transition into crystalline. The things that are shifting on your planet must shift. Things that are transpiring and coming about need to be told. There's no judgment. There's no need to believe any of it. The awakening will help you to believe what's true, to see what's true. Only you can decide what is truth for you. There is no wrong answer, just divine timing into how you process the energy, how you process the information, how you decipher what is real for yourself. By placing blame and judgment on people for their choices. And it's not a collective decision. When you bring peace and love into the collective, no man's choice is right or wrong. But standing by in unity and building each other up is how your collective will shift faster. By sharing the love that you have, it helps everybody feel safe and comforted. Again, you are not alone. It's just a matter of asking for help, asking for love. You have always been supported and guided. Now's your chance to bring it in more and allow that guidance to boost you higher. You are the one who was chosen to be here. You are the one who has been chosen to show others. You are chosen as the child of God. You were chosen to be here at this time. Now is not the time to back out. Now is time to experience the growth. Now is time to experience the joy. Now is time to experience love. Unite as one, brother and sister, hand in hand. There is no separation between any of you. You are only separate if you allow it. Bring peace. Bring love. Come back with humanity in mind and create a strong bond. Build each other up. Help each other forward. Stand strong as one. Do not be divided, but come together in unity as one. Cool. That was awesome. Yeah, so anytime you want to put through a color, that'd be amazing. I am ready for that. I hope you guys all love that. I'll go back and watch the replay to see who came forward. Yeah, it feels a little bit like he's a tribal leader. I see him, he's wearing like a big top hat that kind of is raised about maybe 1.5 inches above his head. It's got gold. He's wearing a gold like gown, almost like a coat, an overcoat that goes over top of his body. It's all laced with gold and rubies, and he has a staff in his hand. That was the second one to come in. The first one was Jesus. So yeah, that was pretty cool. Please feel free to post in the comments what you guys thought of that. I'd love to do more of this too. So it's kind of, I don't know what was said, but it just feels right now with the ascension that's going on and everything, it just feels so much love and collective related where, you know, we're bringing humanity back together. We're going back to how we help one another. And, you know, it's not always about the money. It's about who can I help, and it's help thy neighbor. That's humanity. That's building up everything that we know. It's just getting through this hurdle that we're going through right now to be able to understand why we're going through this awakening and why things are shifting and changing. Why we need to bring more love and peace back to humanity so that we're able to step forward as one and not united, not divided, but united as one. Too many things out there want to divide us against good and bad, you know, black to white. None of that needs to happen, right? We are all one. We're all born from the same person. It's dividing us doesn't do anything. So by building us together stronger and bringing those messages forward from spirit, it helps us to solidify in our hearts what love is, right? No one person's way is wrong as opposed to somebody else. Your belief system is your belief system. It's right. Just like my belief system is right for me, right? Everybody has their own creator. So if they're telling you to do something, do it. If it's positive and it's for humanity, let's step in together and do it. Let's help each other. It's an amazing time to be alive. So embracing all that it is 100% amazing. And Marie is on the line. Hello, Marie.
Hi, how are you?
I'm fantastic. How are you?
Oh, I'm doing fine. I'm so excited. Thank you so much.
Oh, you're so very welcome. Do you have a question you would like to answer me to answer for you? Give you some guidance.
I have a couple things, but my first thing is my health.
Okay.
I want to know what's going on with it.
For me, it feels like you have a lot of stuck energy sitting in your chest. It feels like your heart is compacted. It feels like there's a lot of hurt that's happened to you over your lifetime that you have not let go of and healed and moved forward with. So I feel like it's going to stay there until you decide you're ready to let that be healed.
Right.
I'm feeling a lot of stuff from your mom coming forward right now. It's kind of showing me that stuff is stuck between your heart and your diaphragm. So it's kind of like that breathless feeling, not being able to breathe in certain circumstances. It also feels like a lot of things make you winded or out of breath. Not per se like I got to go run a mile and be out of breath. It's just where are you not able to bring that in for yourself? I see a lot of stuff going on with your kidneys as well. So they're showing me it's like a battle in your body and your kidneys. They're just fighting against each other. There's a lot of red energy in there. For me, that's like fire. So it's like, you know, igniting certain things that don't need to be ignited. There's definitely some shifting that needs to be happening on how you feel about yourself, right? That how we feel
like it's going to clear up?
For sure it can. Yeah. I can do a little bit of healing.
No, you're right on with everything. They just found out that I have a spot on my my lung. So you're right on with everything that you're just saying, with the heart, the lung, everything. So, and my mom also.
Yeah, I feel like there's lots of tension around your mom. Like it just feels like the battle of the wills there. It feels like, yeah, if you're in the same room with her, it's like an argument or like a tit for tat fight all the time.
That's how it used to be, yes, until she passed. We became very close. She passed in 2010, but that's how it always was in the past.
Yeah, I feel like this started really young, though, too. Like, I don't feel like I feel like making amends before she passed was good, but I feel like you're still holding that energy from childhood. Yeah. Like it hasn't, nothing is gone, right? And even the kidneys, the strain on the kidneys, like I can pinpoint it back to like age 2, right? So it's bringing all the energy in and healing.
Yes, I went through kidney cancer, too, not too long ago.
Wow. Yeah, it's still understood.
Keep going. No, I do have another question that I really want to ask you, and it's about my dad. He passed away in 2019, and I felt him, but I don't feel him no more. Did he leave?
I feel like he just transitioned over, and you just need to call him back. So they're showing me 100% that he's still there. Like it just took him longer to transition over, but you're not feeling him because he doesn't feel like he's connected back to you. So just call him in right now. Say, Dad, if you're there, just step forward and give me that vibrational feeling of you being by my side.
Right.
He just stepped forward and touched
because for the last year, I have felt him with me with everything I've done. And then the last few days, it's like, I feel like he just moved on. You know, like he's not with me. It's like a sadness came over me.
Yeah,
I feel like he just died. I feel like he just died. Pardon me?
It's kind of, so what happened was before he transitioned over, he stayed beside you. He wanted to make sure you were okay first before he went back. So this is why you're feeling that separation, just because he went home for a few minutes and then came back.
Right.
Yeah. He's saying you don't want to lose him, but he's not going anywhere.
Right.
He's saying I'm just kind of getting used to this body. Like it's kind of it's a new remembering for him.
Right.
Yeah. He's showing me that like he wants you to be strong, but for yourself, not for him.
Okay. Right.
Be strong for you. right? Allow yourself that time to, I feel like you still need to grieve, or there's some mourning that still needs to happen in that too. He's even telling me the same thing. Because you need to finish the mourning so that you're able to put you back into the pieces of the puzzle that need to be healed.
Okay.
So I'm just lifting some stuff off your chest there, just to make it a little bit lighter for you, so that you have to carry so much of the weight. Yeah.
Okay.
And I do see the stuff on your lungs as well.
Okay.
Yeah. I will recommend some box breathing. You can get in there and get the box breathing and expand out your lung capacity just that little bit. It won't feel like you're such shortness of breath.
Okay.
And I can feel it lifting up already as I'm just pulling the stuff out. The other thing your dad is saying, that he's proud of you, and like he wouldn't have changed any decision that he's ever made. So like he's totally in agreement. Yeah, he's in agreement with his life that he had. He's proud of you and he loves you every step of the way. The one thing I will say though is he's not beside your mom.
He's not with my mom?
Yeah, they're very separate from each other.
Right.
He doesn't want to be next to her.
Right. I believe that.
Yeah. So I feel like their relationship
was not on his own.
Yeah. Well, he's not on his own there. Just he doesn't want to be beside her. He's like, I'll just go run the other way.
Right. Okay. I can see that.
He doesn't want to. Yeah. They need to heal some stuff up there for themselves, I feel. She feels a little bit cranky, which is showing me like she hasn't fully purged what she's been dealing with before she passed over. Like she's got some stuff. She's showing me she tried to ditch going to see Source, but he made her stand there, and she was like, no, I kind of want to go that way. So she tried to avoid it, and so she's holding on to a little bit of stuff she feels is her entitlement to hold. But she says, don't you hold it. Yeah, she said, don't you hold it though either. So you want to kind of play that same role as she was doing. She said, stop doing that.
Okay.
You don't have to hold any of that stuff. You can let that go.
That's hard to do, isn't it? Let it go.
Do you have children?
Pardon me?
Do you have children?
Yes, I do.
Do you have a son?
Yes.
Older? He's holding on to the same stuff you are. I feel his body, and he's holding all the same stuff, the kidneys, the lower lung. His goes in more into the adrenal glands because he wants to shove it all in. He wants to suck it all in through the back. So he's going to have to be careful with that too. He's going to have to watch that purging process, or else he's going to end up with all this stuff going haywire in his body as well. Right? It's allowing the body to heal and purge out what we don't need anymore and just bring that love back in. He's holding the same stuff in his heart chakra as well, right? Not wanting to let people see this. Hiding everything and closing it up and, stuffing it in a box and just hoping it'll be okay. So it's time to let those boxes open, and it's time to bring up the emotions and heal them and move forward.
Right.
I see some good shifts coming for you at the end of this year. Like I feel like even the health stuff is
one more time.
I see your health stuff like getting better towards the end of this year.
Okay, good.
And I see you going through some big shifts this year as well.
Okay.
Like I feel your body is going to go through a shift, your mind shifts, and then like relationship shifts as well. Some are going to exit and new ones are going to come in. And I feel like the new ones that come in bring more hope and more elevation to you.
Okay.
Because I feel like some of the people you have as friends now are not really your friends.
Right. Exactly.
They're like the pretend friends.
Yeah. I know what you mean.
Yeah. So I feel like those people
figured out. I figured that out a little while ago. Who's there and who isn't there.
Yeah.
It's pretty wild.
Yeah, and I feel like it's time for you to realize that you're better than what you've accepted.
Right.
By allowing this shift and change, you'll realize who needs and deserves to be in your life. And I feel like from that point forward, you're going to start to elevate so much that this just starts to like glow right?
Okay.
It's already shifting as we're talking, but it's kind of like everything is going to start to elevate. Your ascension will shift. Everything in your body will shift.
Okay.
Yeah.
I
But
like
even your,
that.
absolutely. Yeah. Both of your parents are saying, like, if you ever need them, just call on them and they'll come in and help you with whatever. So manifesting, or if you want something lined up for you, they'll help you get it.
Uh-huh.
So you
Yeah.
can have
I
anything
do.
you want.
I talk to spirits all the time, and they usually talk back to me.
That's awesome.
The only
Yeah.
weird
So
thing was, like I said, I felt like my dad left me, and it was like, oh, I felt like he just died. You know, because I never felt like he passed away. I felt like he was always with me. And then
yeah.
the last few days, it was like he moved on. You know, and it was time for him. The only thing I didn't like was he didn't say goodbye. You know, say goodbye to me. You know, before
Yeah.
you go. You know, it's
He's
like even in the, like I had a few dreams about him, and in the dreams just now, he doesn't have faces, and I can't see his face. Or normally I could. And now I
yeah.
can't see his face. And this was the last 2 nights. So
He's
it's just
back. So
different. Like the atmosphere around the house is different.
yeah, I think
You know,
that's
because
because he
he
passed
would help me
over.
do everything. It's like, come on, George, let's get to work. You know? And now it's like, I don't know. I just don't feel him.
Did he have a brother
Like
who
I
passed
did.
over as well?
Yes.
Yeah, so his brother is with you as well.
His brother's with him?
Yeah, but they're both with you.
Oh, are they? Okay.
Like the brother is at your house too. He likes to hang out in an upper corner of your living room closer to the door. So he just kind of like
Okay, that
stands
makes sense.
yeah.
Hmm.
I also want to
I
say
understand that.
there's a little one who is there as well. Did you lose a child, or did somebody in your family lose a child very young?
Mm, I don't think so. You know,
No,
I
there's a
didn't
little
lose a
boy.
child. A
Yeah,
little
there's a
boy?
little boy who's beside your husband there, or sorry, your dad.
Oh, okay. Hmm.
Yeah, he's standing right behind him. Your dad is like the protector of him. He's like the shield so that nobody can like get through him. I see him on the other side, so he's like, okay, you
Oh,
can
okay.
pass, but he doesn't let a lot of people see him. I almost want to say that somebody had a miscarriage or this child died very young.
Hmm.
I'm
Okay.
getting the name Timothy, so whether he calls himself that or that's the name they gave them before they knew, he's not saying. He's just saying my name is Timothy. And he
Right.
has short brown hair.
Hmm.
He's a little bit of a tummy, but that they can be shapeshifters at any age up until a certain point. So like
Uh-huh.
usually if they're a
What's
miscarriage,
he
they'll come
dressed
in
in?
as a little kid. So
What do you
yeah,
see
he's
him
got
dressed
brown.
in? Can I ask you?
Pardon?
What do you see him dressed in? That's what I'm asking.
He's wearing a t-shirt and he's
Hmm.
wearing, I don't want to say jeans, but it almost looks like cords, like corduroy.
Uh-huh.
He's got chubby cheeks, and it looks like he's got
Okay.
like just a smaller bit of a nose. Like I don't feel like it's like
Okay.
a straight triangle.
Uh-huh.
He's saying this lifetime. So somebody in this time either lost a child at a young age or miscarried.
Can I tell you something?
Sure.
When I moved into my house here where I'm living right now, when I first moved
Yep.
in, and that was in 2009, there was a little boy that was here that was probably like about 6. And he had dark. I seen him. You know, he wasn't here, but I seen him, and he had dark hair and you know, short, like about 6 years old, 7. And he had a blue T-shirt on and like some kind of like khaki jeans or khaki pants. That's what I saw. I visioned that.
Well, I see him behind, like he's further behind. But he's not the one
Hmm.
who's there.
Okay.
This little boy, somebody in your family miscarried or didn't know they miscarried, and because your dad is protecting him.
My dad's with them.
Yeah, like
I know
they're
my mom
connected.
miscarried. My mom didn't miscarry between my sister and I, my one sister and I.
Okay, that would make sense.
And you know what? I do believe it was a boy. Now it's coming back to me. Sorry. And
Because
you know,
he wouldn't protect the boy that he doesn't know.
Okay.
That's not usually how that happens. So the boy that you're talking about, he's standing further back. And he says
Okay.
he's still in the house in the basement. Like he's in a corner in the basement.
Okay.
So he's just lost. Doesn't know where to go.
Right.
But yeah, because your dad is protecting him, that's what makes me say that, like, he's very interwoven with this child.
Okay.
Yeah. I also, did he have a sister as well?
The what?
Did he have a sister as well?
Yes.
Yeah, so she's passed over. She's there as well.
Okay. I believe it. I believe his whole family's together.
Yeah. It's
That's
still strange though.
He would be with his family. He missed them.
Yeah,
he missed them a lot.
She's supporting you
more
as well.
More so than my mom.
Yeah, your mom is like off the other side by herself.
Right.
That's very cool. Well, thank you very much for allowing me to
Can I ask you one more thing real quick?
Sure, you got
at one point, when my dad was passing, he said there was a man in the closet with a hat. Do you know anything about that?
The man in the closet is from prior to you living there, to him living there.
Oh, really?
It's already from the house. Yeah, he died.
It was already with the house?
Yeah.
Yeah, he said there was, because he didn't know who it was, but he said he was in the, my dad at the time, I think, because he saw my mom on the wall, where, I could see her back there, but anyways, he said there was a man in the closet, and I couldn't figure out who it would be.
Yeah. Just from prior. We're going to get cut off here, so I'm going to let you go. Thank you so much for being my guest tonight. It was such a pleasure to meet you. You're amazing. I love you. Have the most wonderful rest of your evening.